It was, do I get to make a speech? So this was a pretty big deal because Andrew's a pretty big deal to me. And so, of course, you know, I'm writing a really long speech, and then a week before he says, oh, by the way, you get 5 minutes. So I practiced and practiced, and it was coming up like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Like the closest I could get to 5 was 12, and that just was not happening. So needless to say, I had to ditch the whole thing and just do my best. So this is what you get. In case you don't know, Andrew and I have a very unique relationship. Yes. It's very, very unique. We balance each other out. We've been in each other's lives for a long time. I wish I could say we've known each other since we were little kids. Because he means that much to me. Sorry. We spent a lot of time talking. A lot of time talking about life, and a lot of time talking about love, and loss, and pain, and everything. And I wouldn't trade any of those minutes laying in the firehouse parking lot. It's like 2 in the morning and the ground's cold, and we just can't leave yet because we just have so much in our hearts that we need to share. He's been there for me through so much. And I would like to say that I've been there for him, maybe? Yep, yes, I have. Success. But needless to say, we have a ton of stories to share. And I'm not going to be able to share very many of them because there's just too many to count. But I do want to share a few things about our dynamic. Like I said, we really balance each other out. If you know Andrew very personally, he's a quiet guy. But to me, he is the complete opposite. He's weird. He does these like dance moves that just look unnatural. He sings to me, and we hug a lot. I, on the other hand, am completely normal. No, I'm definitely the weird one. And when I have crazy ideas, he tends to balance me out. When I throw these just outlandish things at him, he goes, or, yeah, that's great. And most of the time it's, But we've always had this back and forth where one of us is crazy and the other one is normal. We just kind of have shared that. And believe it or not, Andrew's pretty competitive as well. So as well as balancing each other, we've duked it out. That's right. This is happening. Andrew's not a big believer in sports, but he does like playing video games with me. In fact, that's something that we've done a lot. I don't want to say it's been a pinnacle of our relationship, but it's definitely been something that's happened night after night after night. And we have this tradition, and you're probably wondering why this all matters, but I'll get there, don't worry. But we have this tradition where Andrew will play as this character that he thinks is just the best, like the strongest version of that character, and then I will play the character that he absolutely despises. This little girl that is weak, and he hates. Very, very much. And I beat him every single time. Every single time, and it fills this guy with rage. I don't know if you've seen Andrew angry, but he pulls up and squeezes his fist like he's going to punch me in the mouth. And then I just answer back with just this quiet little... I say that because I humble this guy. I put him in his place. When he says that he's scared about the future, and he's not sure if he's going to be able to provide, I put him in his place. When he's hoping that he's going to be enough for Andrea, I put him in his place. And I wouldn't have it any other way. God gave me 2 wonderful little sisters, but I never got a brother. I treated my sisters like brothers, probably too much, but I never got one. And I like to think that that's because God knew that I would get Andrew, because he is very much my brother. And I love him so deeply. And Andrea, you have one crazy, strong, compelled man. And I'm so happy for you. And if you ever need me to humble him, you let me know. Thank you.